unpleasant. But if you're talking to somebody who shares the same interest and who likes to receive information that way, it doesn't feel like a dump. It feels like a connection, you know? So the advice to express yourself the way you are might not fit with most neurotypical people, and so they reject you. They're like, I don't like the fact that you don't have a lot of eye contact. You can't look me in the eye. What's wrong with you? Well, maybe you're looking at them too much. Maybe you don't smile or do facial expressions because you are focused on how you feel and trying to process the information that's coming in or the sensory sensitivities that you have. So you're like, I'm really trying to focus here. I know when I talk to people, I really like to look them deeply in the eyes. When they have my full attention, I have to remember that that scares some people.
Yep.
That scares some people. Like, okay, calm down, Lee. Nobody wants you to look into their soul. Okay, I got it. But you get rejected, and you're just being yourself. You're just expressing yourself. You're expressing who you are the way they told you to, and you get rejected. And the worst part about this is they don't tell you why. They don't say anything to you about why. They're just like, kind of, maybe you talk a little too much. You kind of try to put it together. And if you have the foresight to ask, or if you have the ability to ask and think about it, because you probably experienced at this stage rejection before, and you started noticing patterns of people, you notice how Sharon would text you at first, but then they stopped after you had that one conversation with them about something. You don't know what it is, but they stopped, and you think, well, maybe I did something. So you're trying to figure it out. You've been rejected, and you're trying to figure out it. So you talk to Sharon, you say, Sharon, after our one conversation, I feel like you've been avoiding me. Because, sometimes I reach out to you and you say you're busy. And then you don't reply back. You say you want to hang out, but you don't. Did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? No, not. I've just been busy. I've just been busy. Life is in work, and I got so much going on. My boss is such a jerk. I just don't have time. You get rejected, and you're trying to figure out why. Hey, can anybody tell me? I'm asking you directly, and you lie to me. You know there's a reason. They know there's a reason. Maybe they don't know how to articulate it. Maybe they're afraid to hurt your feelings. But doesn't it hurt when they lie? So that advice to express yourself and you'll be liked, you'll find your people wasn't meant for you. All right? That's what we're experiencing. That's what we're finding out because you keep getting rejected and you can't get the truth. So no worries, you're smart, you're a pattern recognizer. You're trying to figure this out because you want connection, you want community, you want friends. You see it all around. But meanwhile, while you're looking at people who have friends, you're thinking, why can't I do it? What's wrong with me? I asked for help when I was getting rejected, but nobody told me. They said I basically should know. I should know what I'm doing. But I have no idea or I wouldn't ask. What do I do? Well, you might follow some other neurotypical advice out there that says rejection is protection, rejection is redirection. You've got to find your people. So the next step, you run away and you hide. You do a combination of this. It just makes sense. Like if Sharon doesn't want to hang out with you, if Jim doesn't want to hang out with you, if Rashonda doesn't want to hang out with you, hey, you just move to the next place. Because rejection is protection, it's redirection. And so you go to the next place. You go find your people. That's what we have been told. We absorb this. Because nobody sat down and said, this is how you make friends. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Nope. So we run away. We go find the right people. It just makes sense. If you have done this, it just makes sense. No shame. No shame. So what I did was I took it literally. I put my track shoes on, packed up my clothes, my boxes, and I moved. I moved around in Ohio. I grew up in Ohio. I moved around from city to city to city, and then moved from Ohio to California. Moved around a bit in California, trying to find my people. About every year I'd move. And then I moved to Chicago, where I am today, thinking this is the third largest city in the United States. There are millions of people here. I'm going to find my people. I was just not in the right place. That's all. That's all. Can you imagine how much time, effort, and energy I put in? That was over 15 years I was moving around trying to find the right people. 15 years doing this. Trying to figure out who's my people. And man, it's tiresome. Did I tell you how I moved from city to city to city every year? Just imagine packing up your stuff and trying to find the right people. And this could be a smaller version where you stop talking to friends, or you join different clubs or groups looking for the right people to talk to. Maybe you change your jobs looking for the right people to connect with, looking for the right fit for your job. It's exhausting. I'm like, well, maybe this running thing isn't working. Maybe I'm in the right place, but there's something that I'm doing. I've started to think that. And also I was tired. It's like, I was like, if I can't make Chicago work, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing. So you stop for a minute, you evaluate, you reset. Like, what else have I heard? Because I can't keep looking from different places. You probably heard something like, wherever you go, there you are. I know I heard that. So that made me want to stop in my tracks. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Yep. Because I've been here and there and everywhere, and people still are rejecting me. I'm still getting rejected. It's me. Oh, what shame. I'm doing it wrong. What else can I do? Let me think. What else can I do? What else is out there? What else have you heard? I see some likes coming through. Can you relate to this? Can y'all relate to this? Feeling like it's you, it's you? I've been everywhere. They still won't tell me what I'm doing. I can't figure it out. And there are tons of friendships in my face. My coworkers are getting along, having lunches together, inviting each other to hang out. Not me. Stop on each other's desks. Not me. It must be me. The people that I call friends, they lie to me and they tell me that there's not a problem when I can see that something has changed. It's got to be me. It's got to be me. Everybody else has figured it out, but I haven't. And you start to feel some real serious shame. Shame lives here. And this whole cycle, it keeps it going. Just shame, shame, shame. All throughout. All throughout, this is what keeps the cycle going over and over and over again. You express yourself like they told you you should be able to. And you will be accepted. You will be appreciated. That's when you express yourself. That's what you believed. Because everybody else is doing it. You're under the impression that everybody else is doing it. And you get rejected. You're doing something wrong. Hold on. It should be easy peasy. No, shame on you. You're doing something wrong that upsets people. Then you get rejected and you ask, what am I doing? They tell you you should know. You should know. What you know exactly what you're doing. You know, you maybe talk too much. You're kind of rude. You cut people off. I didn't know that I was doing that. It's too late now. Get away. It's too late. Oh no, these aren't the right people for me. So you go and you move 15 years, moving around from state to state to state, looking for the right people. You're 30-something years old and friendless. What's wrong with you? Shame. What's wrong with you? I don't know. I'm just trying to do what they told me. I'm just trying to figure it out. Shame on me. Shame on you if you haven't figured it out. That's what it feels like. That's what they continue to do. And you get to the space where running away doesn't work, and you really start looking at yourself. Wherever you go, there you are. So that means it's my fault that I couldn't find people in Ohio. It's my fault that I couldn't find people in California. It's my fault I couldn't find people in Chicago. Me. Shame on me. And that just gets baked into you in your nervous system. You start ruminating and thinking that it's your fault. It's you. But you're not done. You're not done. You still want to make those connections. You still want to make the relationships, the friendships that you see everybody else effortlessly doing. You just realize it takes a little bit of work from you to actually make it happen. So what else have you might have heard out there in the world that could help you make friends? Well, I heard that you've got to get in where you fit in. Got to find your people and fit in. That's kind of contradictory to express yourself, but I rationalize that if I am going out there expressing myself, I can only after I feel comfortable with people, only after they get to know me